All right, today in Algebra 2, we're looking at the last section before our test, 3.4, which is dividing polynomials. Our essential question is how can you divide polynomials? Today we're going to look at division with long division. So we're going to divide polynomials using long division. You first learned long division back in elementary school, so we're going to review that. You will do long division of polynomials, similar to long division of numbers. So let's recall in elementary school when we first learned how to use long division. So let's look at 1,569 divided by 13. So my divisor, 13, and then 1,569. So then I ask myself, how many times will 13 go into 15? That's once. So then I multiply. 1 times 13 gets me 13. Remember here we subtract our numbers. So 15 minus 13 is 2. And then my 6 and my 9 come down. So then how many times will 13 go into 26? 13 will go in there twice. So 13 times 2 is 26. Subtract. So then I have 9 left. How many times will 13 go into 9? 0. This is our remainder. So the way that we wrote our answer would have been the quotient was 120 with a remainder of 9/13. All right, so when we divide polynomials, we can express the relationship of the quotient, that's the answer, what you get after you've divided, and the remainder to the dividend and the divisor in two ways. So dividend divided by divisor equals the quotient plus the remainder over the divisor, or the dividend equals the quotient times the divisor plus the remainder. Okay, so we're going to divide p of x by d of x. Okay. So d of x, that's our divisor. P of x is our dividend. So x plus 3 on the outside, all underneath x cubed plus 5x squared plus 6x plus 9. So my divisor, what I'm dividing by is x plus 3. The dividend, what I'm dividing, x cubed plus 5x squared plus 6x plus 9. So in order to do this, we are only interested in the x out front and my first term underneath here. And we play the game of, we ask ourselves, what do we have to multiply x by to get x cubed? Well, we have to multiply x by x squared, so we put x squared up here. Now we multiply x squared by both terms of the divisor, so x squared times x gets me x cubed. X squared times 3 gets me plus 3x squared. We subtract these, our x cubes go away. 5x squared minus 3x squared is 2x squared. All of this comes straight down, plus 6x plus 9. So now I keep going and I say, what can I multiply x by to get 2x squared? That would be plus 2x. So I put plus 2x up here. I multiply 2x by both of these terms. So 2x times x gets me 2x squared. 2x times 3 gets me plus 6x. Subtract. My 2x squareds go away. My 6x's go away, and I'm left with just the 9 that comes straight down. What can I multiply x by to get 9? Absolutely nothing, so I know I'm done. Once this down here that we're looking for, what can I multiply my divisor by to get here, is less than this term. Okay. So when I no longer have any x's, then I know I'm done dividing. So my answer, remember I told you we could write it in two different ways. We're going to look at this first way first. So the quotient, that was the answer that we got on top, x squared plus 2x. Plus the remainder divided by the divisor. My remainder was 9. The divisor, what I divided by, x plus 3. So that's one possible way to write it. And now we're going to look at the second way, where it's equal to the quotient times the divisor. So again, my quotient was the answer that we got, so x squared plus 2x times the divisor, that's what we divided by, x plus 3, plus the remainder. My remainder was 9, so plus 9. Those are the two ways that we can write this. Okay, let's practice that again. So example number 2, 8x cubed plus 27. The d of x is 2x plus 3. So my divisor is 2x plus 3. So 2x plus 3 on the outside. Dividend 8x cubed. Notice that I go from an x cubed straight to my constant. Remember that any time that you are missing any of your variable terms, you want to put a 0 in for a placeholder. So I don't have any x squared, so I'm going to put plus 0x squared. I don't have any x's, so I'm going to put plus 0x, and finally my plus 27. So don't forget your placeholders. So now we play the game. What do we have to multiply 2x by to get 8x cubed? 2 times 4 gets me 8. X times x squared gets me x cubed. So now I multiply 4x squared by both terms out here of my divisor. So I get 8x cubed. And then 4x squared times 3 gets me plus 12x squared. We subtract. X cubes go away, and I'm left with negative 12x squared. All of this comes straight down, plus 0x plus 27. So now we ask ourselves, what do we have to multiply 2x by to get negative 12x squared? 2 times negative 6 gets me negative 12. X times x gets me x squared. So then we go ahead and multiply the negative 6x by the 2x plus 3, and we get negative 12x squared minus 18x. Subtract. All right, 12x squareds cancel. If that first term doesn't cancel, then you know that you picked the wrong thing to divide by. 0x minus negative 18x turns to positive 18x, and my 27 comes straight down. I still have a variable of x down here. My divisor has a variable of x, so I can keep going. What do I have to multiply 2x by to get 18x? I have to multiply 2 by 9, so 9 times 2 is 18, and then that x just comes along for the ride. So 9 times 2x is 18x. 9 times 3 is 27. Subtract. Everything cancels, and I'm left with a 0. So I don't have a remainder. So here, my answer, written in the two separate ways. The first one, your quotient, so that's our answer, 4x squared minus 6x plus 9. Then it says plus the remainder over the divisor. My remainder was 0, so I don't have to put plus 0. So that's one way. Or the other way, take your quotient, 4x squared minus 6x plus 9 times the divisor, which is what we divided by, 2x plus 3, plus the remainder. Again, my remainder is 0, so I don't have to write plus 0. So those are the two separate ways that we could write that answer. We're going to do 2 more examples of long division. So turn the paper over. Example number 3, x cubed minus 6x squared plus 11x minus 6. And the divisor is x squared minus 4x plus 3. So x squared minus 4x plus 3 goes on the outside. Dividend goes underneath. So x cubed minus 6x squared plus 11x minus 6. So notice that I did not need any placeholders because I was not missing any of my variables. So now we play the game. What do I have to multiply x squared by to get x cubed? That's going to be an x, so I put an x up on top. Now I multiply that x by all 3 of my terms because my my divisor this time is a trinomial. So x times x squared, x cubed. x times negative 4x minus 4x squared, and x times 3 plus 3x. Subtract all of that. X cubes cancel. Negative 6x squared minus negative 4x squared turns to negative 6 plus 4. So that is a 2x squared. 11x minus 3x turns to plus 8x. And then our minus 6 comes straight down. So now we say, what do we have to multiply x squared by to get 2x squared? That's just a 2, so I have x plus 2 up here. I think I made a mistake there. That should be a negative 2, because negative 6 and a positive 4 is a negative 2. So this is going to be an x minus 2 up here. So multiply negative 2 by all three terms. So negative 2 times x squared, negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 4x turns to plus 8x. Negative 2 times 3 turns to minus 6. Subtract all of these. Our 2x squareds cancel. Our 8x's also cancel. And our 6's cancel. And again, we have a remainder of 0. So my answer, my quotient is x minus 2. I don't have to put plus 0. Or I can do x minus 2 times my divisor, x squared minus 4x plus 3. Either of those are the correct answers. All right, let's look at one last example for long division today. So the dividend is 16x to the fourth minus 85. The divisor, 4x squared plus 9. So 4x squared plus 9 on the outside. Underneath, 16x to the fourth. Notice I go from x to the fourth to 85, so I need lots of placeholders in here. So plus 0x cubed plus 0x squared plus 0x minus 85. Now I ask myself, what do I have to multiply 4x squared by to get 16x to the fourth? That's going to be 4x squared. Multiply 4x squared by both terms. So 4x squared times 4x squared, 16x to the fourth. 4x squared times 9, okay, that gets me plus 36x squared. I'm writing it underneath my x squared term. Subtract. My 0x cubed comes straight down. X squared minus 36x squared is just minus 36x squared plus 0x minus 85. So notice that 0x squared came down. I can ignore that because what do I have to multiply 4x squared by to get 0 is just a 0. So that one goes away. And now I'm looking at what do I have to multiply 4x squared by to get negative 36x squared. That's just going to be a minus 9. So now multiply negative 9 by both of those terms. So I get negative 36x squared. Negative 9 times 9 minus 81. Again, I'm subtracting. My x squareds go away. My 0x is going to go away. Negative 85 minus negative 81, so it turns to negative 85 plus 81, which is negative 4. I'm done dividing because I'm left with just a constant. Okay? I can't multiply x squared by anything to get just a negative 4, so I know that I'm done. So my answer, written two ways, my quotient, 4x squared minus 9, plus my remainder. My remainder was negative 4, so I can say minus 4 over my divisor, 4x squared plus 9. There's one answer. Or my quotient, 4x squared minus 9, times my divisor, 4x squared plus 9, and then plus my remainder, but my remainder was negative 4, so minus 4. All right, that is day 1 of polynomial division, long division. Hold on to these notes because tomorrow we will finish these notes and look at synthetic division and direct substitution. Your homework assignment is in Envision. So you're going to log into Envision. Today's assignment that covers long division is called 3.4 Day 1. You're going to complete the assignment in Envision. And then remember, after you submit it, you're going to take a screenshot of your score. You're going to upload that screenshot into the assignment labeled 3.4 Day 1 Long Division in Canvas and turn it in through Canvas. I will be checking grades in Canvas while I'm out. All right. Make sure that you get that done and hold on to your notes for tomorrow.